Yo, what's going on, guys? Another day, another PTS vlog, and for this vlog, I am traveling to Chicago to film a testimonial for a production company that's based here in San Diego. So essentially, I am going to one of their clients that uses their software, and we're just pretty much doing, like I said, a testimonial. So nothing too crazy. First time flying with the FX6. So I'll touch more on how I pack the cameras and whatnot, and I guess like my tips in when it comes to traveling with camera gear. But yeah, after landing, I had to go pick up my vehicle, and then from there go straight into the camera shop to pick up more gear. Just got to the hotel. Not too bad of a spot, actually. It's been a long travel day. I don't know how videographers, photographers that travel often do this, man. So this is freaking exhausting, and my actual job hasn't even started yet. But dude, I'm in a dope location. I'm in the heart of downtown Chicago. I'm actually gonna go meet with a friend right now who actually lives here. He's a local photographer, does a lot of street photography here. So I'm gonna meet up with him, get some food because I haven't even eaten breakfast. It's already 5 o'clock out here. Yeah, it's exhausting. Went to the rental spot, got a lot of gear, a lot of new gear, and yeah, man, I have the stuff in the car right now, so I'm freaking praying that the the parking spot that I'm at is safe enough. The people here, they say you're gonna be fine, but you just never know with camera gear. So anyways, but I did bring my actual camera stuff right here. After dinner, I'm going to test my gear, format my cards, and make sure everything's running perfectly fine. And I'm actually going to message my point of contact right now to let them know that that I've arrived, and just to confirm for tomorrow's schedule. So yeah, man, we'll catch you guys in a bit. Actually decided just to bring the lights and the microphone with. No point in taking a chance.
Understandably.
Hey, Lou, are you back at the original track spot?
And lucky me, woke up to some rain, but luckily I just had to pretty much go across the street to the building to access it. But yeah, this is pretty much what the setup is looking like. I'm rocking the FX6, of course. I have the H6 recorder with and the A7S III as the B camera. And I'm also using the AT897 shotgun mic that's connected to the H6 recorder. I also have a 300X from Aperture along with a 600D Aperture as my key light. And I also have a lantern, the 90 centimeter aperture lantern. So the same one that I own at home. And so this is, yeah, pretty much all the gear that's rented. And for those that are wondering, renting all this gear cost me $243. And obviously the client is covering all these costs. They completely understand that I can't fly with all of this additional gear. So the main priority was taking the camera bodies and lenses. And yeah, as you can see, this is what my false color is looking like. And I am enjoying using false color for my exposure. So I highly recommend getting yourself a monitor that supports false color. You're just going to dial in your exposure that much more accurate compared to just using a histogram or waveform. It's just a no-brainer at this point. And at this point, we're running a little bit out of time, so didn't have time to flip the room whatsoever. So we kept it as is, had the second subject pretty much start his interview. And as you can see here, I am using a color checker on both cameras. It just gives me some reassurance in getting color accuracy for the post-production, since I'm not going to be handling the post-production. It's all going to be in-house. And using the color checker and the gray card, it's going to help the editor a lot more when it comes to post-production, in case he's not used to using certain cameras, certain brands or whatever. So this is pretty good when it comes to mixing multiple cameras. At least you have your color checker to dial in those colors in for you. After that, I jetted straight to the camera shop, returned the gear, went straight to the airport, had about 90 minutes to kill. So I decided to back up all the footage, and pretty smooth shoot overall. All right, so let me show you how I pack this thing, if you guys are interested. So I got the Nanuk 935 case, and this is pretty much what it looks like, a stripped down FX6 camera. I also have my V-mounted battery from Small Rig. I also have a couple of labs from Rode. I am packing my Rode Wireless Go. That's more for like just in case for shit hits the fan. I'll go to the Rode Wireless Go. I also have my Zoom H6 recorder to get that crispy audio. I know if you're wondering, why don't I just plug in the boom mic? I almost said shotgun mic. What could be shotgun mic too? The boom mic into the FX6 since the top handle does support XLR. Personally, I just haven't done enough testing to figure out which audio sounds better and play with the settings. So I've been pretty much rolling ever since I got this camera, like no time to just kind of like chill. And so this has just been working a lot and the audio comes out phenomenal. And it's one of those things like if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I do eventually want to test out the top handle on the FX6 since that's the one major key for that camera is that you can just plug in an XLR cable. So I do need to figure that out and test it out. And it's one less thing I need to take on for shooting and stuff. But as of right now, I love how the H6 is performing. And yeah, a fast USB-C charger. I like to take this to charge up my laptop. Pretty much anything USB-C. This is like a fast charger from the Mavic 3. And I love this freaking little charger. It's super fast. A7S3 that's packed right here. 55 Zeiss, 85 G Master. Those are my two interview lenses, go-to lenses. I have the small rig V mount battery plate for the A7S3 in case I do want to mount it on the A7S3. I don't know if I want to or not, but I'm going to bring it just in case. And my B-roll lens 28 to 75 from Tamron. And spare batteries, audio cables, and Allen wrenches. Ton of USB-Cs, cables. My Think Tank memory card holder pouch. My T7 SSD, which I plan on backing up the footage immediately after the shoots. My card reader for my CF Express and regular SD cards. I love using this now. I used to be annoyed to have to plug in things in the actual laptop, but now I could import simultaneously both an SD card and a CF Express card. And say, for example, with the audio that has an SD card as well, with the H6 recorder, I could also insert it into my actually built-in card slot from the laptop. So I could offload 3 cards at the same time, which is clutch. And then my personal bag for the plane is this In-Case Pro backpack that I've had for like 8 years at this point. It's still running like a champion. I have the accessories for the FX6, which is a top handle that I'm going to place right here. And I'm going to put some like socks and stuff right here just to support this because I've seen way too many images of people breaking this little thing. This thing is super fragile, a flawed system from Sony, but it is what it is. I gotta play ball and kind of protect this as much as possible. I have the handle, the side handle for the FX6 right here as well. My Rode Wireless Go is gonna be right here. And I do have a wide 17 to 28 from Tamron just in case I need it. And some cables for the FX6. And I'm going to put some clothes right here too, just to fill it up a little bit more. And then I also have my MacBook Pro right there that goes in here. My monitor right there as well, my Shinobi 5. I got some more clothes in here, some toiletries. So yeah, man, I was actually a little nervous that this case would not fit on the overhead compartments as a carry-on, but it did. And I'm super hyped because I've never flown with this case and I've never flown with the FX6. I usually just fly with this right here and I load up everything in here. But it actually worked out really great. So if you're in the market of getting a hard case for your camera stuff and you do fly a lot, this is a good option and it fits perfectly fine on the overhead compartment. And so, yeah, I know there's other brands like Pelican and whatnots, but this is the route I chose. And this thing actually took some beating because yesterday, as I was rolling all the equipment, this thing accidentally fell off the cart and fell backwards. And I'm like, crap, of all cases, my case fell. But it actually held pretty good, man. And everything was looking good and everything was pretty safe in there. So I'm glad I got this hard case, but yeah, that's pretty much it.